Little granddaughter with her little hand in the middle, which is so adorable. And then the houses, all the different things. 2009 had a horse in front of it to remind me of that awful horse wreck that I had and the lovely recovery I made. And then we got to 2010, my youngest granddaughter's first Christmas, and I communicated that year in red stitches because it was a year that, yes, had to be stitched and put together again, but we got to it. And the good news is there's lots more behind that and even more to come.
Well, Louie and we'd been married for about a year and a half, and I had just recently also graduated from my master's program at Fresno State. And I, for a while, had been feeling something on my right breast that just didn't feel right. It was hard. And I finally went into the doctor, and she took a look at it and did an exam, and we talked about it, and she felt at that point that I don't have any history of breast cancer in my family and that I drank a lot of caffeine, and so she just felt that it was probably just lumpy breasts from the caffeine use, and asked that I cut back, and then if things remain the same, to come back and see her. The lumpiness never went away. That it was a hard place in my right breast. That week, I had the biopsy, and by the end of the week, we were back at Dr. Gherkin's office, and she was giving us the diagnosis that it was breast cancer.
I can remember being in the office with Aryn and the doctor, and you already know what the answer is going to be. And I can remember when the doctor told us that she had cancer, it just takes your breath away.
Life became chaos, and life was no longer what Louie and I had dreamed of a year and a half earlier when we got married. Cancer took over. Dr. Sue was a godsend. Just the way he took the time to sit with Louie and I and even draw pictures to explain what was happening in my body with his little soldier pictures going to battle. Louie and I, we enjoy the mountains, and we enjoy hiking, and we enjoy camping. And so during this time, I'd actually just been hired to work at Cahuilla Delta at the mental health hospital, and I was unable to start the job because within the 2 weeks of me giving notice at my last job, that was when I was diagnosed. Once we got through the surgery, we said this may be part of our lives, but it's not all of our life. And we made sure that when I wasn't in chemotherapy, we would continue on with going camping. And I used to live in San Francisco. It's a very special place for me. I would take time and spend a couple of weeks in San Francisco between treatments. Dr. Sue wanted me to wait another year before talking about reconstruction. I was referred to Dr. Leachman and began the reconstruction process. But I just struggled through the whole time because in my mind I was wanting my old breasts back, and that was a real challenge for me. I had thought about it and decided that for our anniversary in October, I had found this woman, a tattoo artist, that was giving free nipple tattoos to breast cancer survivors for the month of October. And so for my anniversary, he said he would take me up to San Francisco, and instead of getting the nipple tattoos, I remembered a quote from Marilyn Monroe that said, "Imperfection is beauty." And so I had the word beauty tattooed across my scar backwards, so when I look in the mirror, it says beauty. So during radiation, they will tattoo 3 little marks so they know that they're targeting the right area. And so the tattoo artists, one of my favorite songs is Bob Marley, 3 Little Birds. And there's a lyric that says, "Every little thing is gonna be all right." And so she covered up those scars with 3 little birds. Louie and I will never be the same people. Everything changes. And even though you get through it, it never goes back to the way that it was. And that's okay. I truly believe in my heart that Louie, our relationship is stronger because of this. And we have learned that the most important things are, to be with family and to laugh every day and to cherish every moment.
today I look at it and I look at her, and she's beautiful and strong, and sometimes a little too strong, because she can make you forget about what she went through, you know, and then a doctor's appointment will come along and you realize that this isn't going to go away, and there's always that chance of it coming back. But she lives every day strong and inspires me to get up every day and have a smile on my face. Aryn, I just want you to know that I know from your perspective and everything you had to go through, everybody looks at cancer as a bad thing. But I want you to know that this has made my love for you even stronger, and I enjoy every day that we can have together. And I love you.